everyone. I will be taking you along for a day in the life of an English teacher in Phnom Penh, Cambodia. My name is MaShayla. I am 21 from the US in Missouri. I have been teaching for around 3.5 months. I moved to Phnom Penh in September to take the ITA partner course and found a job within just 1 month of arriving. I had gone to college to be an art teacher for the high school ages. But during my transition from my community college to university, I decided that I didn't want to stay in just one place for the next 2 or 3 years. Since travel had been a really big part of my life at that time already, I decided to go a different route, and I found out about ITA. I was actually living in Chicago at the time that I had found out about the program and was originally deciding to take the on-site course in the city. I did have my heart on Cambodia, and once I found out that they actually have a program in the city here, I knew that would be the perfect option for me. In just a moment, I will give you a tour of my apartment. I do live with a roommate. She is actually someone that I met while taking the course. All right, follow me.
Okay, so this is the entrance to my apartment. We do have an elevator. I am on the 5th floor, so that makes it a lot easier to get to where I need to be. This is the view outside of the front door of my apartment. My favorite part of living on the 5th floor is being able to see that every day. Here we have a full view of the living room. Just to the left here is the dining area. If you notice, there are bars on the window. This is a safety precaution used in every apartment I've seen in the city. So the place did come fully furnished. We got our TV and a little fridge here. We have a fan and an AC. Air conditioning is very expensive where we're living. And this is our kitchen. This is a pretty big kitchen for your standard Cambodian apartment. We do have a full oven, which isn't common. It came with a drying rack, a nice gas stove, and a deep sink. There are also about 3 cupboards. Just in there is my roommate's room. And here we enter into mine. All right, the bedspread was also something that was provided by the owners of the apartment. Right, and we have a vanity mirror here. Another great thing I love is the size of the closet. This was something I didn't know I needed until I arrived. I did bring a ton of clothes and shoes. We have the bathroom, and as your typical Khmer bathroom, there isn't a bathtub, just a hose. At the beginning, I was pretty upset with that, but I've grown to really just get used to it. I don't need a huge bathroom, but I have enough space for everything, so no complaints. And the best feature of my bedroom is that I actually have the washing machine just right outside my balcony. And of course, this is the view that I get to see every day. All right, nose ring out, blazer on. We are ready to go be a teacher. So I've just gone ahead and decided to walk the rest of the way. I would have been in traffic another 15 to 20 minutes. So I figured this was better off instead of just sitting there breathing in the fumes of the vehicles. And my apartment is that blue building right there, so not too far.
So that's really it for me, a typical day in my life here in Cambodia. In the next slide, I'll give a breakdown of my day-to-day expenses and then answer some general questions that I had before moving here. So I found my job through the locations manager with the ITA partner course. She would take my completed resume and send it to employers in the area. From that point, they would contact me through email and we would set up an interview. It would be up to me to succeed at the interview to determine whether or not I got the job. It was also with her help that I found the apartment that I stay at. She had connections with those who owned the place, so with her help, I was able to find this and get it at a really good rate. So the visa I obtained to move here was the E-Class visa on arrival. From that point, I extended a 6-month visa using the EB. I wouldn't say that getting a visa for Cambodia is difficult, but they do happen to change the laws and rules quite frequently without notice, so you definitely need to be updated and checking what they require at the time of your move. So that's really it for me for today. I will provide my Instagram again, just in case there are any further questions that I didn't get to, and maybe just offer some advice or a peace of mind if you were thinking of making this your new home. Thank you so much for watching, and goodbye.